All right. Hey, everybody. Back with that video that I said I was going to do back in July about follow-up play video for this guitar. I bought this guitar myself. Fender has nothing to do with it. I just want to go over how it sounds from just the average person's point of view, things that I like and things that I don't like about it, and concerns. And other than that, let's get into it. So this is the 2020 Fender Acoustasonic Stratocaster with the American flag limited edition. It is virtually, I believe, no different from any other guitars except for this emblem. So I can't account for how other guitars sound. But first thing that I wanted to say about this guitar that's an absolute positive, the acoustic sound of this guitar without anything else compared to any other acoustic guitar that I've ever had. I still have acoustics. This is one of the nicest sounding just guitars. It has its own sound, which is unique. And I just wanted to say, don't count nothing for my playing, because I'm more like a bass player, but I play guitar and keyboards too. So not going to get quality stuff out of me. I'm just trying to have you hear what it sounds like rather than impress you with how I play, which I would never do. So acoustically, this guitar, because of the way it's built, sounds amazing, and it only makes what this guitar is supposed to do sound better. It has a 5-way switch, and it models different types of acoustic guitars, Fenders or Gibsons, a bunch of different. I'm not sure what they are. Doesn't even matter. It's all the ones that Martin's, really nice guitars, acoustic guitar builders, very pricey guitars. So this guitar kind of tried as to be that go-between. I mean, if you could buy all of those guitars that are inside this guitar, like individually, and that's 8 different guitars, it would cost you too much money. So they made it so this will sound like other acoustics. So here's the acoustic sound again of just this guitar. Okay, so I'm going to put the electric on. This is the first setting, I believe. It's a Dreadnought. And the sound stream is literally this guitar to my mixing board to speakers on either side of me. This is not set up acoustically for anything. I had a band in here and we were doing stuff, and we were all over the place. So this is kind of the winter mode, if you will. This is that first guitar. We'll hear the amps take over. That's one side. Now this is actually mixes between Mahogany Dreadnought and a Rosewood Concert. So this is the Rosewood Concert now. So that's the first two positions. And yeah. And this one's supposed to be a walnut small body short scale, and the other side's a mahogany Americana dreadnought. So this is the small body walnut. And I'm going to blend a little bit, so I'm going to go in between. And this is all the way to the dreadnought now. I think they all sound really nice. This is the third position, and that's Rosewood Auditorium, and then it incorporates the body pickup, which is on now. So we'll go back to the first one, which is the Auditorium. You can do that. That's that one. All right. Next position incorporates the electric guitar pickup. Previously, it was the Fishman, which is under the bridge, and the body sensor, which was on the last setting. And now we're into a mix of the Fishman and this electric. This is a single coil by itself. And then the last one is the same Fender pickup, only one's slightly dirty and the other one's a little dirty. I think it's more like an overdrive, but it sounds good. This will be the extra dirty. Oh, that was the extra dirty. This is Little J. I mean, that the last settings, this is pretty. That's an awful lot from an acoustic guitar. I mean, it becomes electric guitar, and it does it very well. Um, it will have the same problems with feedback if you overdrive it too much, or too much distortion, whatever. It'll definitely feedback. I play it through a small Marshall Cube amp, and it works fine. Some settings I have to dial down the gain and stuff because the guitar will feedback so loud. I haven't even got to playing yet. So usually I turn down stuff and then turn it up and see what it sounds like. That's one thing that you have to watch out for. Build quality, I have to say, for the months that I've been playing it, I really love this guitar. Everything about it feels quality. It's very light, feels like a toy. It looks like a toy. I mean, it could be your Guitar Hero toy. I mean, it's just like so light, but it's very comfortable. I tend to play guitar like this, play bass like this, whatever. The guitar's always. But as far as the quality of the guitar, it's great. The only thing that I would even think about down the road will be, how the electronics will last. Will they last? Hopefully they'll have plenty of these. It has a circuit board in the back. Hopefully they have plenty of these on the shelf for future use. I think they're going to sell a lot of these because this is a really nice guitar. If you're just the type of person that's going to plug a Telecaster into a guitar amp and no effects and just play any kind of stuff like you want, this probably isn't a guitar for you. This is a guitar for somebody who wants to have a lot of choices, wants to have a lot of different sounds. This thing absolutely shines with a little bit of effects. I played this with no effects. It absolutely shines with effects, and it's really a beautiful guitar for doing ambient stuff and that kind of stuff. It feels really good. I mean, and other than you can blow your eardrums apart switching from one guitar setting to another on an amp. I don't think there's anything I can say bad about this. I mean, this is actually a very nice guitar. I mean, you can quibble about whether they should have actually given you a hard shell case instead of this road case, but even this road case is better than a lot of road cases I've had on other guitars. So, for if you're gonna, hopefully they give you a real guitar case with the Bubinga ones, because it's Bubinga. So, if I finalize, would I buy this again? The answer is yes. I would definitely buy this again. But this is a guitar that's going to be for somebody who just wants a lot of different tones, doesn't want to have to think about having a different guitar for a different tone all the time. I mean, this kind of because it blends in and everything, there's so many different variations, especially when you start playing around with the guitar amp and effects and that kind of stuff. I mean, it just comes alive, and like I said, there's no guitars out there. There's no flat guitars out there that sound really as nice as this. I mean, this is hollowed. This is a real acoustic guitar. It's a little less loud than the other one, but that doesn't make it a bad guitar. It's great for when you just want to like sit down and plunk something out and not, blow the neighbors away. So it'll do that very well. Um, so yeah, definitely a worthwhile guitar. Try one out. Um, I picked the Strat over the Tele because I thought the Strat sounded better to me when I heard side by side comparisons, but that's just my hearing, and yours may be different. The Telecasters, I'm sure the Telecasters are no different. I bet they feel really decent too. So definitely check them out. Worth it, yes. And the next video will be on the last thing that I bought before this, which was my grandmother. So we're gonna get into the Moog on the next video, and hopefully we can get you so you can decide whether you like the way that sounds or not. And again, don't judge my playing. Judge what you hear. This is done on a phone, so this isn't your top of the line thing. But I just wanted to say thank you if you've made it to the end of the video, and if you like what I'm doing, leave a suggestion for what you'd like to see. I have a bunch of different things I'm going to just go through my gear, some of the stuff that I bought, and if it's something you can identify with, then stop by again. Thank you.